Hi everyone, and welcome back to Adams for the Love of Movie Picks. It's 2022. Happy New Year to everybody. Sorry I've been away for a little bit with the holidays and everything. I kind of took a break, but we're back. And this time around, we're going to be talking about the 1987 hit film Spaceballs. So Spaceballs is what's called a spoof movie. So for those of you who don't know what a spoof movie is, basically it takes the concept of a very popular original movie, in this case Star Wars, and it does like a comedy goof version on it. And in my opinion, Spaceballs is one of the best spoof movies ever made. No offense to the scary movies and all those other hit spoof franchises. To me, Spaceballs is the one of the best, if not the best. Especially considering the all-star cast. That's another thing with a lot of the spoof movies that I notice is that for whatever reason, they don't seem to have the same stars as the original movie. Like, scary movie, yeah, you got the odd cameo from a star, you got the odd main star, but, like, there is a lot of stars in this for a spoof movie. I mean, you got Mel Brooks, who does, President Scrooge and Yogurt, John Candy as Barf, Rick Moranis as Darth Helmet, Bill Pullman as Lone Star, and Joan Rivers does the voice of Dot. I think that's the extent of the well-known actors in this particular one. But, that's a lot of well-known actors for a spoof movie. So, basically, the premise of Spaceballs, is these bad guys, the Spaceballs, which are just supposed to be like the Empire in Star Wars. They kidnap this Druid princess to hold her ransom to steal the heir from her home planet of Druidia. And the Lone Star and Barf are hired by her father, King Roland, to go and rescue her from the Spaceballs. Basically, like Barf and Lone Star are basically like Han Solo and Chewie. Basically, instead of the Millennium Falcon, they're in a flying Winnebago, which is hilarious. For me, this is another of those movies. Just like Christmas Vacation. No matter how many times I see this movie, it's funny every time I see it. There are moments in this that always kills me. Oh yeah, and another thing, like another spoof. So instead of the Force, you're dealing with the Schwartz. It's just really hilarious stuff. One thing that's crazy to think about is Mel Brooks. Memory serves me right. He was in his 60s, I think, when he did this movie. Late 50s, early 60s, in 1987. He is still alive to this day. He's in his 90s now. It's insane to think about that. Most of the actors in the movie are still alive. Of course, unfortunately, John Candy died 8 years after this film was made. 95, I think it was, or 94, 7, 8 years, something like that. And then, yeah, of course, Joan Rivers, I forget when she died, but she did pass away. But yeah, just, an absolutely hysterical movie. There's just some moments in this that are just, they gut me every time. They leave me crying. I'm laughing so hard. So not only for a spoof movie, just a comedy movie in general, just a fantastic film. And, considering a spoof movie, the storyline is really well done. I mean, it's easy to follow. It makes sense. It sets up a lot of laughs. And, it's not, I don't find it's too over the top. And actually, that's one other actor I forgot to mention. She makes a cameo in this, is Michael Winslow. You know him best from Police Academy. He's the sound effects guy. He makes a cameo in this. But yeah, just a great film. Check it out. If you've never seen Spaceballs, you will not be disappointed. And if you have seen it, watch it again, because you can't go wrong with Spaceballs. So there you are, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. That's my first video of 2022. It's hard to believe we're here with a new year. I'm coming up on my 1 year, coming up on 1 year of making movies for you folks. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been a ride. There have been some times where, I've been thinking about just, quitting the whole thing just because it's a lot to do this. I mean, even though, just doing a movie once a week, coming up with the premise, and then, some of them, like if I haven't seen it before, or I haven't seen it enough that I can just know the movie off the top of my head, I got to write all the notes down and, to, say what I want to say about the movie, even if the notes only add up to a 5-minute film. It might take me, like, a 2-hour film might take me 3 hours to watch, because I gotta stop and make my notes and do stuff. So I hope you guys really appreciate all I do for this channel, and and that you've enjoyed what I've offered so far, and I will continue to offer going forward as long as I feel the need to do it, and see where it'll take us. All right, folks, you take care. Have yourselves a good one. I hope you've had a safe and happy holidays and everybody's gotten through it okay and healthy with this crazy COVID world that we live in. You take care of yourselves, and we'll see you in the next one, all right?